dips. If not for my mom, I would have serious hip dip. Like, this is the biggest mistake most ladies make. Know what you're wearing or what you're putting on, because when the bust started coming out and you are compressing it with tight clothes, you're not patient enough. This is what take most people to run and go and do BBL. You understand? This is, you're not patient enough. I've seen a lot of people who have used body enhancement products and their body is super beautiful. You understand? Like fresh, plumpy and beautiful. It's not you want to do BBL, all your body is bone. This was what I prevented. You understand? It's not about gaining weight, it's about structuring your body, building your name is Fanway. If you're just coming across this channel, you're very much welcome. In today's video, talking about growing your hip without having hip dips. So I'll be telling you guys from experience, or I'll be telling you guys from my own experience. You understand? So this is what is a very long story, but I'm not going to make this video long. So this is how I made my hips. A lot of people have been asking why I look very curvy. If you should see me in person or you should see my video or anything, you will see that I am very curvy. Like very curvy. Like there's no mistake, no hip dip or anything at all. You understand? This is how I made it work. You understand? So there are some people who naturally have hips or who naturally have butts. You understand? But the butt is not out there. You understand? Like the butt is not there, the hips is not there. Maybe when they are slim, but when or once they start gaining weight, you will see their boobs, their butts, their hip will start coming out. You understand? So I'm that category kind of people. I'm that set of people. You understand? Maybe when I try to gain weight, that will be when everything will start, boobs, butts, hip will start coming out. But when I'm very slim, very slim, everything will go back inside. So this is how it begins, or how it happens. So I started gaining weight. Don't take butt and hip syrup that much or take any body enhancements. The only thing I was focusing on was just weight gain, because I know once I gain weight was just weight gain, because I know. Sorry guys, I need to look beautiful for the camera. Let me arrange this hair. Was just weight gain, because I know once I started gaining weight, I know the kind of body I have, everything is going to pop out. While some people, even if they take the weight gain syrup, they'll just grow fat. You understand? So it's better for you to take the butt and hips products or the breast product or whatever product you want to take directly. While for some people, when they lay their hands on any weight gain products, everything is going to shoot or pop out. The woman, everything is going to shoot and pop out. The beauty in them is going to come out. So that is me. You understand? So I started taking the weight gain powder, weight gain syrup. You understand? I didn't even take this alone. Note, I didn't take this alone. I started taking the weight gain syrup, weight gain pills, weight gain powder. Yes. And this is not just what I took. I began eating. I eat a lot. You understand? I eat a lot. When I don't have time to cook or I don't have time to eat, then I can just take the weight gain powder with yogurt. I love yogurt a lot. Or I make any smoothie, just add the weight gain powder inside of it, then I blend, I drink. You understand? I make sure I'm consistent with the weight gain syrup or powder. You understand? And I started taking pap. You understand? Before I started making my weight gain cereal that has not been out yet, I was taking pap. I started taking pap, adding a lot of milk, adding my weight gain powder, protein powder, yes, things like that. And I always tell people to always add multivitamins. I was using different kind of multivitamins then while I was taking my weight gain product. I was using different kind of multivitamins then when I was taking my weight gain product. I took the pills, syrup, and powder. You understand? At some point I started and powder. I make sure I eat a lot. Anything I see, I eat a lot. The more I was eating, the more I was looking up for my weight. Don't I hate big tummy. Anything big belly, I hate it. So I was controlling my body weight. It's not about gaining weight. PM. I was controlling my body weight and my body size. I don't know if you're a body enhancement specialist, you know what I'm talking about. I was gaining weight, but I was controlling my belly. So my belly was not going to get bigger. And I noticed because at that time, it's just as if my womanly body, how should I put it for you guys, pardon my English, my womanly body, like my beauty started coming out. I started popping out. Boobs, butt, hips started coming out. At this point, when my hips started coming out, this is what happened. I was getting, my hips was coming out. It was becoming like my hips was coming out. I almost had hip dips. If not for my mom, I would have serious hip dip. Like, this is the biggest mistake most ladies made. Was what might have caused me getting serious hip dip. This was what I prevented. You understand? It's not about gaining weight. It's about structuring your body, building your body, beautifying your body yourself. Yes, we know God have created you, but you can still beautify your body, shape your body by your own hands, by your own self. So this is the first advice I want to give you guys before moving down to my own experience, like how I actually stop my hip dips. You understand? So the first advice is, when you're taking any butt and hips enlargement products, you're applying the butt oil, you're using the butt syrup, and you want your butt to come out quickly. You understand? Know the kind of clothes you put on. Do not put on tight clothes. You understand? That is number one. You don't expect to put on tight clothes and expect the butt to come out. It's impossible. You understand? Because you're compressing that area. You are reducing the fattening effects in that area. You understand? It will be very, very difficult for your butt to come out. And number two, if you're the kind of person who work in an office and an organization, or you're always sitting down, you understand, you find it difficult to, you're always sitting down in the office. Like, apart from the office, you're the kind of person who always sit down. Maybe when you're working, you understand, it's very, very difficult when you sit down always and expect your butt to grow. Very, very difficult. It's going to take a very, very, very long time because you're compressing the fat. You understand? The fattening effects of that area will be very, very impossible for the butt to grow out really fast. You understand? So this is my own experience on how I prevented my hip dips, or how I almost had hip dips. So hey guys, I don't want to post any sensitive photos here because YouTube do not allow us to post anything containing big butts or things like that. So I'm just going to use my mouth to explain vividly for you guys how I prevented my hip dips. So if you're a very curvy lady, or you're trying to grow your butt, you're trying to grow your hips, please know the kind of clothes you put on. You understand? If you like tight clothes, you like tight trousers, and you're trying to grow your hips, you're trying to grow your butt, and you always wear tight trousers, tight jean, just know your butt is not going to come out. Or even if you want to come out, it's not going to be the way you like it. And just know your hips. If you're a very curvy lady, or you're trying to grow back your hips, just know your hips is not going to come out so well the way you want it. You understand? You're going to have serious hip dip. So back then, when I was in school, the clothes I normally put on, was really, really bad for me. You understand? While trying to grow my hips or my butt, the clothes I put on then was really, really bad for me. You understand? Instead of me to wear my trouser, take it down to my waist, I normally bring it down to my hips, just because the trouser is too short. I'm very very tall. It's very very hard and difficult for me to see my trouser size or my jeans size. So the trousers don't normally come up to my waist. It's actually stopped down to my hips. So that was compressing my hips, bringing or taking my hips back inside, which would have actually caused me a serious hip dip. So my mom was like, I should look on or look up to the clothes I put on if I want my shape to come out better and very very good. You understand? So she was actually right, because I went down to the mirror, I checked myself, I checked my hips, and I realized I was beginning to have hip dips. Like my hips was about going down inside. So I had to stop wearing tight clothes. I start um controlling the kind of clothes I wear. I start putting on bigger clothes, so the hips, the butt is going to come out well. And one more thing, yes guys, the weight gain product work for me. I use the weight gain product because naturally I have hips, I have butt. So using the weight gain product boost out everything, it brought out everything. But if you know you don't really have all these things, you don't possess all these things in your body, but you're trying to bring it out from scratch, bring your butt out, your hip out, then just get the hip syrup, get the butt syrup, and also know what you're wearing or what you're putting on. Because when the butt started coming out and you're compressing it with tight clothes, it's not going to shoot out. Yes, it's not going to shoot out. It's not going to shoot out. Yes, if it's not going to shoot out, I've consulted a lot of people, I've tutored them, I've taught them, a lot of people, how to get that beautiful body. You understand? If you want to get that body and you need someone who is going to consult you, need a consultant, just send me a WhatsApp message. It's not free. Before you want to my DM, it's not free. I'm going to consult you, guide you for 3 to 6 months, and you're going to see good changes in your body. Where good changes, like good changes, you're going to see good changes. Yes, I started putting on my trousers very well, amending my trousers well, and also looking out for my shape, looking out for my belly, looking out for my hips, the way my butt is growing. You understand? I also noticed I was having my butt, because I'm a very tall person. You know, tall people are likely to have saggy butts. Do you know that? I'm a very tall person, and tall people are likely to have saggy butts. So once when my butt started coming out, I was very very careful too. I was conscious. I was putting on a very tight underwear that will bring my butt, lift my butt up, so my butt will remain firm. You understand? So that was how I had a very beautiful shape. I got a very beautiful shape. My hip was very beautiful. My hip is very beautiful now. My butt is very very firm and stand. Yes, if I'm walking, people is looking. If I'm walking, people will be looking at me. You understand? Things like that. You get, guys? So it's not really easy to have all these things I'm just telling you guys. Is not really easy. You understand? I was just focusing on my body. You understand? I was just focusing on my body. It's not about doing surgery, doing this, doing that, doing that. You understand? Once you pay attention in what you're doing, you're focused, and you know this is going to work for me. You believe in yourself, then definitely it's going to work for you. And you're very very consistent. It's not 1 day job, it's not 2 day job, it's not 3 day job. If you don't have the time to wait for at least 6 months or 1 year to have a very beautiful body, then you can go for surgery. I'm not advising you to go for surgery. This is what people make. Maybe they don't have time, they're not patient enough. They'll say this, that. This is what take most people to run and go and do BBL. You understand? This is what takes some people to go and do BBL, because you're not patient enough. I've seen a lot of people who have used body enhancement product and their body is super beautiful. You understand? Like fresh, plumpy, and beautiful. It's not you want to do BBL, all your body is bone. You understand? Once you start taking good body enhancement products, you start growing fresher, beautiful. Like your skin, you start gaining lots of flesh, good flesh. You understand? So things like that, guys. So it was not really easy at that point. I was just determined. I was really determined. So I think that was what might have made me to have like serious hip dip. You know, when someone have hip dip that go inside, is not good. You understand? It's not good. So my mom had to stop putting your trousers this way. It might cause you serious hip dip. There was one, it might cause you serious hip dip or spoil your, yes, there was one word she was saying, this thing where you dey do like this go spoil your shape. What she meant was, this trouser where you dey put like this go spoil your shape. No, they put the trouser like that. No waiting you go dey wear. You understand? Because the more the hip is growing, the more it's getting like curvier. Then I started putting on big clothes, because normally I even love wearing big clothes. If it's not now, I'm putting on trousers, putting on big clothes, gowns, because the more the hips or the butt is growing, the more you're trying to control its shape. You understand? But you putting on anyhow clothes can prevent your butt from coming out. This is what people should know. You understand? I want to buy bust and hips you up. I want to buy hip dips you up. But you are wearing pints that would tight your ass, that would tight that nyash. The nyash will not strong. How do you want the hip to come out? How do you want the butt to come out? It's not going to come out. Yes, it's not going to come out. So guys, I don't want to make this video long. Before people will say, normally this is what people normally say, before you say I talk too much, I just came here to educate you guys, so you guys will know. So bye guys, see you all in my next video. I remain your older one and only Farm Remedies, and if you want to train from me, my number is there in the description box. Just do versus chat me up guys. So bye guys, and see you all in my next video. Love you.